26 News at 9 starts now.
Good evening to you. I'm Tom Ziska. We're glad to have you with us. We begin with a flight from Tokyo to Houston that was diverted to Seattle. Authorities say a passenger tried to open the emergency exit mid-flight. This video shows a couple of veterans zip tying the man to his seat until the flight landed. Fox 26's Abigail Dye explains.
They want to restrain you with the chair, Ty. You're not going to make it to that window.
This is video from flight NH0114 from Tokyo to Houston Saturday. Two men zip tie a man to his seat after passengers say he tried to open the emergency exit mid-flight.
So the guy was sitting behind me directly. He actually got up out of his seat and crawled over the people that were sitting next to him. And he got up in a hurry, so I just assumed he was sick.
Ashley took these videos. She tells me over the phone the man went for the emergency exit. And once he did, two men jumped into action.
And they brought him back to the seats, and they actually set him down and zip tied him to the seats directly behind me.
Wow. So who zip tied him to the seats?
It was actually two citizens, so two veterans. One said, I believe he was in the Navy. The other one, I didn't catch which service he was in, but he was in for a long time.
She says they only had about 4 hours left in the flight when this happened. And once it did, the flight diverted to Seattle. How long was he restrained in zip ties?
It was a good hour and a half or so.
Wow. So an hour and a half, you're sitting there with this man who tried to open the emergency exit zip tied to a seat behind you.
Yes.
Ashley says upon landing, a second passenger started acting strange.
They were like, is this guy with you? Because it's very obvious that he's very nervous that you're being restrained. And they both kept saying no. But then as soon as we landed in Seattle, the other man actually got up and went to the restroom and kind of caused a scene.
I'm Officer Reporter Seattle Police. Some audio will be recording, so are my partners. Once I take you out of the seat, we're going to escort you off the flight, okay? All right. If you try to fight us, force will be used against you, and you'll be restrained further. Do you understand?
Video shows both passengers being escorted off the flight in Seattle. That flight went on to make a safe landing at IAH about 5 hours late.
But I won't be sitting in an exit seat in the future.
How do you feel like the response from these normal civilians was?
I thought it was incredible. I do want to say thank you to those kind citizens that stepped up and took control, because I'm not sure that I could have done that in that situation, and I wouldn't have known what to do.
A spokesperson with Seattle International confirms the event, saying they have no information on criminal